Hi, I'm Lauren Strant, and welcome to another episode of 365 Unplugged. And I'm joined, as always, with
Alistair Pugin coming to you from sunny South Africa. Summer is here.
oh, lovely. We have that climate here too. All right, so let's pick topics. Mine is animated GIFs in Yammer. What have you got?
Is that even a thing? I mean, it's not
It will
life
always be a
changing.
thing for me. Until there's a toggle, it will always be a thing.
I want to talk about Stream and the impact it has on the enterprise.
All right, let's give this a crack. Paper, rock, scissors.
Okay, you can see my hand. One,
Two,
two.
three. Oh, paper, you win. All right.
Oh, I grabbed that. Okay.
Green.
Well, that's two in a row. It's my second one. So Stream, everyone knows what Stream is. I think Stream is becoming notorious now with Teams because Teams have elevated the Stream conversation, right? And
Yes.
Before that, it was Office 365 video, which you still have. Now, I've been chatting to a couple of customers and they talk about how do we sort of enterprise scale customers. What we normally would do is we'd have a CEO roadshow and our CEO goes out to the masses and they invite 400 people to an auditorium of sorts and they have conversations with the employees because they believe that there's emotion can be conveyed in one-to-one or live sort of meetings. With the advent of Stream and also the way you can now embed Stream into everything, including Yammer, because it's there, but it doesn't work yet because I tested it. So what is the impact now of being able, and we've seen for the last 2-3 years, where video is now coming to the fore. YouTube is the second largest search engine, not video search engine in the world, second to Google. So is video really becoming the primary way of communicating in an organization? And if so, can Stream cater for that? Because Stream's been out for more than a year now. It's great, you can create a channel and you can upload videos. But is that going to replace, or is it going to supplement or complement the way we now do announcements in the org? So no longer do we write an announcement and put a picture on it. We've got someone from HR doing the announcement. And is video really coming into enterprise organizations for a new means of communicating to people?
Yeah, I think it's a really good question. And I guess we probably see within our own MVP community a lot more people doing video now instead of writing blogs and those kind of things. Personally, as much as I love video, to be kind of blunt, I think video is going to be the next email. Everyone's going to be creating video. We're going to be sharing videos left, right, and center. And it would just be, our streams will be full of junk video. Unless it's curated and managed and people don't use it for the wrong purposes. So, for example, we're creating video here, but we're keeping it under 12 minutes to retain attention span. So what we don't want to have, I mean, imagine a CEO briefing that goes for 45 minutes. Are you going to be paying attention to that, or are you going to be, doing your emails while you watch? Which means, are you paying attention?
Well, it would be two trains of thought, right? One is a pre-baked, pre-canned 4-minute, I get to play it at leisure, and the other one is the live broadcast, right? So Teams on air. So now we want to broadcast this message, and we can do it now from a single point. But
Teams live events.
Is it live events? It's not Teams on air.
Teams on air was the name of the show.
I thought Skype broadcast became Teams on air.
Teams live events.
Okay, Teams live events. I don't know these things.
I think it may have been Teams on air, then they used it for the show and it got confusing.
So really my question then is, and we see a lot of this sort of convergence from what we do as a human to what we do as a human in a company. I mean, everyone FaceTimes their families and having conversations is becoming a thing, right? Video conversations because of bandwidth and things like WhatsApp and all of that. And what we've seen over the last, we see it in South Africa, where all of a sudden the CFO of an investment org is now standing with his camera and doing some live streaming while he's walking around.
Right.
So is that the thing now? Are we going to see?
Culture.
Are we going to see that now?
I think we are, but I think the the thing is, though, video is useless on its own because, sure, we can index it with transcription services like we see in Stream, but video doesn't serve a conversation. If we're having a conversation like now, we are, but when it's unidirectional, as in being a broadcast or a town hall style meeting, it needs to be integrated into something else, like Yammer, for example, or SharePoint page with comments on it, where you can actually have a conversation about it. The thing is, though, what you're talking about is a specific kind of broadcast style case. But Stream is obviously used for a lot of other things, like recording meetings like this, for example, recording training sessions, or just uploading videos. The thing is, though, and I hate to use this term, is Stream ready for prime time? Because there's a number of features that Stream promised when it was announced as a preview that have yet to come to fruition. And I think some of these are more important, in my opinion, than the intelligent features that we might have in Stream. So, for example, for me, I want to see public sharing of videos. Because you look at, on one hand, it was announced at Ignite that OneDrive and SharePoint will do transcription of videos that are uploaded. Why? I have that in Stream. But the reason I put videos into OneDrive or SharePoint is because I can share them externally, but I can't in Stream, and they're staying very mum on that topic. So that's the thing, is what's going on with Stream? Is it ready for that enterprise grade briefing system? Is it ready for that? As I said, I hate to say it, prime time. What do you think?
Well, so we know that there's the Streams mobile client coming, right?
It's already out, but it's the consumption client, though.
Yeah, and then you can now do offline. It will store it offline and it'll playback offline. So I really like that. Also the integration into Yammer, Teams, and also OneDrive, because it's literally an iframe that's going to render, play with Stream, that sort of thing. But yes, coming back to what you were saying, is it enterprise ready? I suppose it will be the use case. Are enterprises using video? That would be the first thing. I mean, Stream exists because there should be a valid reason for them to create this product, right?
Yeah.
So how much of my customers are only starting to look at video now.
Okay.
So how much and what will be the new way of doing things in this collaboration landscape that we're living in, and how does that really include video from a Stream perspective?
So that comes back to my point before, which is, are we doing video for the sake of doing video? Because that's what everybody does now.
Yeah.
Because the problem is going to be, if people are doing video, when are people going to watch this video? Because you see this already where people will go to a webinar and they might tune out while they're watching the webinar. Or if they get a recording of it, maybe they'll watch the recording. Look at, for example, Ignite that we were just at. There was 1,200 sessions recorded. Now, not everybody's going to watch every one of those sessions, but how many sessions have you consumed since then? How many sessions have you said, I want to watch this, and then not gotten to?
Well, in true fashion, Stream right now is just frozen for you.
Yes. I think it's about the 9-minute mark, time to replace that docking station. Yeah, you know what? 1 minute less than the last time. I think it gets less by 1 minute each time.
Well, at least you can bring it back like you did, right?
Okay.
Anyway, in closing, so do you think Stream is the YouTube of Office 365?
I say, well, as we always say, it depends. Yes, but I think with an asterisk. Yes, but it's missing a couple of features, like that external sharing, I think is a crucial thing, so that organizations don't have to have a YouTube or a Vimeo channel and a Stream. They can actually share directly from that. But secondly, I think that the intelligence needs to be around also that, I guess, user training of, are you doing video for the right reason? Like, why are we doing a video here when it's just two of us talking? We could be doing a podcast. So I think people need to think about it.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
We had this conversation yesterday, myself and Rod, saying, should he take our audio from two guys in SharePoint and give it an image and stick it on YouTube?
Yeah. And that's the thing, is a lot of people have asked the question, how do I get an audio file into Stream? Because it only supports video files. So yes, same answer, stick a picture on it. Now it's an MP4 file. But the thing is, I think that, as I said a couple of times, I very firmly believe that video will quite quickly become the inbox, or a new form of inbox, where there'll just be recordings of meetings because it's so easy to do in Teams. That it's just going to become just another repository of stuff.
Like voice notes in WhatsApp.
That's a feature I don't use. So
I don't use it. I know a ton of people that do. So instead of sending an email with 100 words, you send a video, a 3-second video where you actually saying what you feel instead of typing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All
right. Sense. Is that it? I think we've passed the 12.
We didn't set a timer, but I think we're good.
All right.
Yeah, there was no timer. Cortana's decided to start working for me this week. So, hey, Cortana. Nope. I was. I think it's time to unpack.
Well, she doesn't say anything. She just flashes like.
But no, it's supposed to make a noise. I think I will have to unbox this and put it in the study.
That's an old one. The new one's purdy.
Something went wrong. Try back soon.
I think that's our note to end.
All
Thanks
right,
as always.